All right, integrated 2. I'm going to go ahead and work number 2 for you. Here's the deal about this when you rearrange the equations. Here's the universal method. What you're going to do is you're going to make sure you set up every single equation. Every single equation is going to have the x and y on the left side, and it's going to have the number by itself, which in this case is called the constant, the number by itself on the right side. So here is how you do that. A lot of y'all are like, oh no, what do I do? You've been doing this for a very long time. I'm going to take the first equation. Do you see the first one? Look. What did I tell you? I want the y's and x's on the left side, and I want the number on the right side, the constant on the right side. Well, we already have it like this, but I want it in alphabetical order. Remember, the invisible sign in front is always a positive. I'm going to switch the order. So for equation A, I want you to use this. Show it in this thing. We have negative 2x because that's the sign in front. So we have negative 2x, and then we have the plus y, and then that's that. So there you go. You basically have that. That's the first equation rearranged. I'm going to push pause and delete this stuff. All right. Now I'm going to switch colors and I'm going to do equation B. That's the bottom one right here. B. That looks scary. Remember what I said. I basically, hold on, I'm going to make my spot for equation B over here. I want the x's and y's on the both sides. Now, you have been moving variables since September. You've been moving them across. So use your brain, jog your memory. How do I move stuff? All I do is switch the sign. Look, I'm going to switch the sign. That's going to cancel out. And then I'm going to do it on both sides. Remember, x's and y's cannot add together. And you're going to do this. 3x plus y equals 9. So when it's all said and done, look what I have. I have now my equations I need to do elimination or substitution. In this case, elimination will work as well because we can get rid of that. Now, why am I showing you this? I'm going to go ahead and show you shortcuts. In math, I typically hate shortcuts, but I think y'all need to see this. So I'm going to do this with you. Watch. Remember the rule. I'm going to do it in red, and I'm going to start with this. This time I'm going to do it down here. 3x equals negative y plus 9. Go check out our final answer. All that happened when I moved it to the other side is I switched the sign. So if you want to do this in your head, you absolutely can. Watch. Watch what you can do. 3x, it's already on the left side. This is negative y. I want it over here. In order to move it, we switch the sign. So what is the opposite of negative y? Well, duh, it's plus y. And then I have my positive 9 left over here. You don't even have to do that much work. Watch. I'm going to show you how to rearrange it right down here. Check it out. I'm going to show you the rearranging down here. So we have equation A. I'm going to say right here. I'm going to write it over here. So we have 3x minus 5 equals negative 4y. Remember, to move stuff, you have to switch the sign. So this negative 5 needs to be put over onto the other side. But in order to move it, I have to switch the sign. The good news is our 3x is in the right spot. So I'm going to write my 3x. I have my equal sign over here. I need my number, my negative 5, my constant, on the other side. But to move it, I have to switch the sign. So what is the opposite of negative? It's positive. So I don't even have to do any work. I just have to think. Now check out my negative 4y. I want to move it to the left side. But to move it, I have to switch the sign. So I'm just going to make it positive. And look at this, y'all. With no work, you've already switched the side. So let's do it. Let's do it together. Check it out. 3x is already in the right position. Your 7 is in the right position. And now I want this negative 2y over on the left side. I got to switch the sign. That's it, y'all. Don't overthink it. You already have the skills for this. I'm going to go down, and I'm going to go ahead and do this again. I want you to push pause and try this yourself. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Equation A. I want my awesome. I have my y in the right spot. Remember, the invisible sign is plus 4y. So I want my y second. I have that. Here's my equal sign. My 20 is on the right side, so I get to leave that there. And then I need to move my negative 5x to the other side. I just got to switch the sign. The opposite of negative is positive. See how I don't even have to do any work? Now I'm going to do equation B. So now let's look. I need my 5x on the left side. So, okay, I'm going to make it negative 5x now. My y is already on this side, so I'm going to keep it as negative 6y. And then I need my number, my constant, on the right side. It started out as a positive, so now it's going to be a negative. And check it out. That's it. That's the trick to rearranging. Don't overthink it. It's not that big of a deal. This is the rearranging video. Good luck.